Hi guys, it's Adam and welcome to Vlogmas Day 19. So today I've scheduled to do the Reseller yearly review tag, and I thought today's vlog will be centered around that. So yeah, I've got to get the questions up because I've not even got the questions up as usual. Oh, there we go, that's brighter. I thought it was a bit dark. I think... Oh, what was the first question now? Trying to remember it. Best pickup. Right, I'll start with that. So, I've just got to go on to the half-cock reseller chat, because that's where I found the questions. And I remembered about doing this. So, yeah, number one is best pickup. So, I'm going to be quite blunt with my answers quite quick, because I'm just going to ramble forever, and it's going to be like an hour video if I don't. So... best pickup was £5 into £150, which wasn't long ago actually, which was the Harry Potter Seen It cinematic journey one. That was absolutely excellent, amazing. Best sale of my reselling career so far. So yeah, really happy with that. I bought a friend Seen It not a while back, probably only a month or two ago, probably about a month ago, for £15, and I got $99.99 recently for that as well, so that would be like a secondary one. Biggest sourcing fail, I don't think I've really had like one thing that's been terrible. I would say the biggest thing, I don't know. I mean, what I've done before is I've bought about 3 or 4 different lots of video games. There was a lot of the one that springs to mind is a lot of Game Boy Advance games. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Game Boy Advance games, which were pretty much all fake. I got 27 of them for 27 quid, and they arrived in the post, and it said on them like games cassette and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, oh God, what have I done? And I went to the description of the listing, and sure enough, it said most of these carts will be unofficial. So yeah, that was a bit of a bugger. I didn't get them returned, I didn't get them sent back. What I did was I just put them on eBay for actually about £35, and they actually went near enough straight away, so I don't even think I lost money on that. So there's always a way of getting money out of your items. Even if you paid a premium for them, you can at least get most of your money back. But yeah, I'd say that was like a fail, but in the end, it wasn't really a fail. So it was like a fail, but it turned out to be not a fail. So, but yeah, that one. Other like certain DVDs I've picked up throughout the year, you know, for 50p a pound, and I've not had internet, you know, like 3G, so I've not scanned them in, and they turn out to be nothing. But even so, I've sold them on Amazon. Oh, the light's going a bit funny, isn't it? Even though I've sold them on eBay, sorry, not Amazon. I sold them on eBay in big lots and got my money out of them. So yeah, even those you couldn't really say they were like a big fail or anything. But yeah, it's quite a hard one, that, because I just seem to pick up little bits and bobs, and then there might be a little bit of a fail. But yeah, it's a quite hard question. Number 3, best investment in your business this year other than stock. I would say just general stuff. A big one that springs to mind in the last sort of 3 months is video game wires. So basically I keep a few wires in stock for getting video games in. You know, for example, if I see video games online and they've not got certain wires with them, which sometimes you see, sometimes those lots will go for slightly less as well because they've not got the power lead or whatever. But if I've got a power lead in stock, I've kept in stock for example for a PS2, then I can bid on that lot. I know I can test it straight away and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, video game wires that aren't necessarily stock, but that are just here in the house permanently for testing. So yeah, I'd say just even the little things like batteries, things like that, great. I don't know, there's loads of things, boxes, even just simple things like you know, your 110 litre storage containers. They've been great. A big one I want to say is my racking, but I don't even know whether I got that last year or this year. But if I got that this year, then yeah, I'd say my racking. But yeah, there's loads of different things. But I'd say video game wise, they've been really helpful, because it's meant I've not had to, you know, go out my way looking for some others, you know, on the cheap or whatever. I've just got them there. So yeah, they're great. Best advice you've received from the community this year. I've said this quite a few times on video, but Alfie actually taught me how to increase my price on FBA on the European markets. It's so easily done. And if you need help doing that, you can talk to me about it, because I know how to do it now. But yeah, it's so easily done. And I was getting hammered by fees on Amazon FBA. I was getting, like, at one point it was like 48% or something in Amazon FBA fees, and I honestly had to think about quitting Amazon FBA, and that would have been a stupid decision because of how easy a fix it is, actually. So yeah, Alfie helped me with that, and yeah, I just basically went into the homepage, I'm not going to tell you how to do it because I'm going to forget. I know how to do it, but I forgot quite how to do it on the page layout, so I'm not going to explain it to you, but I do know how to do it if worst comes to worst. But you go into, like, enable more listings or something. I think it's at the bottom right of the page, and you can change your percentages for the European markets over there. So that basically means that you're charging a higher price for customers who are buying from, like, Germany or Italy or whatever, and then that alleviates some of the pressure of the fees. So yeah, my fees now for Amazon are like 35-36%, maybe not even that. So yeah, really, really low, really good. And I'm still selling quite a bit. International sales aren't amazing, but, you know, UK sales are strong and stuff, and I do get international sales still. So yeah, really, really happy with that. That is invaluable. I was gonna quit my FBA business because of that, so I'm so glad I got that advice. So that's got to be the front runner. Funniest, strangest boot fair experience of the year. I wouldn't say there's one. Just, like, you know, the arguments you see and just the characters, just things like that. And I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say there's been anything really strange. I think next year I will do, because I'm going to a lot more car boots next year. So yeah, next year I think I'll find a few more funny experiences. But yeah, this year, I mean, I haven't gone to as many car boots as I would have liked to, so I've not really seen loads of weird things or anything. Just, like, you know, you see the odd characters and stuff, but yeah, nothing really out of the ordinary or anything like that. Boot fair bugbear of the year. I'm gonna say the one that everyone says, and it's people who are saying, I can get this on eBay, but it's not specifically those people. I don't mind those people as long as they're knocking a few pound off to accommodate the fact that, you know, we're a car boot and not on eBay. So say, I don't mind the people who maybe they've seen it goes for 20 quid on eBay, and at a boot fair they're charging a tenner. Fair enough. I have no quarrel with you. But if you're at a boot fair and you're saying, oh, it goes for this much on eBay, and look, I've got a printed screenshot, and look, I'm going to put that next to the item, and I'm going to write on it, this goes for X amount on eBay, and I'm going to charge exactly the same price as eBay, and then shout about it, they're the people that annoy me the most. So I'd say that is my bugbear. I know the thing to do is just move on, and that's what I do every time. I've never confronted anyone about it, but it does get me, and it is a bugbear. And talking to you guys and venting this is just a good way to get it off my chest without actually sort of venting it to the people themselves. So yeah, that is my bugbear of the year. Best feedback of the year. I don't really check my feedback much. I don't really know. I checked it before I had a lot of like, I'll go into it again quickly if I've got a chance. We'll do the other question, well, I'll do the next question now and then we'll go back to that one. Product that has surprised you this year. I would say vintage items that are sort of quite hot, like the cars, like you know, most recently really, like I've got those antique bird cages. They've got tons of interest. Really, really hot item. Whether people are using them as a talking piece in the house or a functional item, I don't know. The model cars I had, they just flew off the shelves. So yeah, I mean, those sort of things, the Persil washing powder, the vintage, unusual, different items that just for some reason are just so hot. And I'd love to get more of those items. So I don't particularly, I want to do antiques, but I don't particularly want to do them in the sense because a lot of them are slow sellers. I want to do like the vintage items that are like really hot and have a good market, and you don't necessarily find them on completed and sold, but you know that as soon as you stick that on, it's going to fly off the shelf. It's going to be gone within a couple of days. You're going to sell it for a good price, and they're the sort of things I want to get. The unusual, the different, but not necessarily the slow antique items. More the hot antique items. Like, for example, you know, like maybe some like enamel signs are really hot and things like that. The antiques that are trendy and cool and that the young people are going to snap up because they want them for the London apartment on the wall because it's a nice talking piece. They're the things, or the things that TV shows are going to use as props and you can't really get them many places, so they're going to buy mine because mine's the only one on eBay. They're the things I want. And they're the things that have most surprised me. So yeah, but I'd have to say that for that one. Oh yeah, so best feedback. I'm not even going into my feedback. Right, so I'm going into my feedback now. I'm just going to read some off. It's not going to be my best feedback of the year, but I'm not going through all my pages. I've got almost 1,000 feedback now, actually, so that's pretty cool. Item as described, great communication, delivered next day. God, that's bloody delivered next day. Surely that can't be right. I sent it second class. Anyway, lightning fast post, well packed, great item, very happy. Great item, fast dispatch, thank you. Yeah, just sort of loads of received with thanks, number one seller, great, perfect, great eBayer, excellent eBayer, well packed and complete. There's just a load of there's a load of A's. Oh my god, that's weird. Good fast service, thanks, good seller, prompt delivery, good value for money, great thanks, great item, great eBayer. Arrived as stated, reliable delivery, thank you. Great eBayer, fantastic item, fast shipping. I could go on and on and on. I can't think of I don't check it that often, but I can't think of one that is going to be really outstanding. Maybe there's one in there, in that sea of feedback that is like, oh my god, I got this for my son and he absolutely loves it and it's, you know, it's a great item, it made his Christmas or it made his day or whatever, but I don't know. You know, there might be, might not. But yeah, loads of different ones there. I'm not going to go through them all. So that's that one. Product that surprised you, yeah. Bestseller this Q4. I'll just tilt that down again. Video games, I know it's a general thing, but video games on Amazon FBA. I know that you'll have seen my results, or a lot of you will have seen my results. I've had really good results that I've not even shown you. There's been too many video game sales this time of year for me to actually show you, and, you know, catch up with myself, basically. I would probably find it very hard to do enough videos on all the sales I've had over the past past week even. Just so many sales, and video game sales in particular. Consoles, PS2, N64, Wii's galore actually. Wii controllers have been a hot one. Just tons and tons of stuff. Just, you know, general video games, you know, Xbox 360 games, PS3, Crash Bandicoot, you know, PS2, Xbox, all that sort of stuff. Just, yeah, video games on Amazon FBA, and you will be surprised with the prices you can command. It's just insane. It really is. I mean, like £100 for PS3 consoles, you can get 40, 50 for a PS2 console, and that's just, you know, console and wires. And sometimes I add a controller in, sometimes I don't, and obviously that's going to affect price. But yeah, I mean, just crazy. And so many different things, and as long as you know the rankings in video games, and you're aware of how fast they're going to sell and stuff, then you can make an absolute killing. And obviously you know how to test them properly, and I'm still learning with that. I mean, there probably is still quite a few consoles I don't know how to test because I've not had them in, but I'm quite confident testing all the general consoles now, or the semi-vintage consoles. So yeah, that is my bestseller this Q4, video games. I'd say also, I mean, my board games have picked up a bit on eBay. My, what else? Toys and games have picked up on eBay. But they're just general stuff. Sold a Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine van with the full gang as well today. That was quite a nice sale. I love picking that up as well. I got like 18 for that. I think I paid like £4. I did pay up for that. I think it was like £4. But yeah, still, it was a great sale. I mean, not necessarily really high value, but there's certain sales that just make your day, and you just think, oh, that was really nice. It was just nice to pick up. It was nice to deal with. And although it might not be the best profit, it's just nice. So yeah, that was quite a good. But yeah, generally just all your fast sellers. That's been my best seller this Q4, video games and toys and games. Aim for 2017, I'm not going to ramble about this. You all know what I'm going to do by now. I've said it in about 10 videos. I've probably bored you with it. But I will say a monetary aim for next year. So, not particularly for the entire year, but this year, well, we're on the 19th now, and I've done 4.4k, and I hopefully should be on for 5k turnover. That was my target for one of the months in Q4, and hopefully I'll have achieved that target. On that 5k, I'm probably looking about 2,000 net. I've not really done heavy reinvesting this month, so, you know, I've not ploughed all my money back in or anything like that. So there should certainly be some decent profit. And that's all well and good, but next year I want, you know, in one of the months of Q4, my target really would be like 8,000, 9,000 in turnover, with like a profit of 4 to maybe 5,000, something like that, 4,500, around that sort of area, depending on whether I do like 8, 9, 10 grand, you know, around that. But yeah, I'd like at least 8 grand. That'd be awesome in one of the months. I think with a lot of work and effort, and a lot of revisions with my entire eBay store and my entire Amazon store, I think it can be done. And other people have proved it time and time again, so why can't I, you know? So that is like my monetary target for one of the months of Q4. Also, a big target is trying to get some consistency with the numbers with regards to the slower months of the year. So May, June, July, that sort of period, maybe August as well, but by August it slowly starts to pick up. But yeah, that sort of consistency in the slower months, that'd be a target. Obviously, you know, photo area, aside from my, you know, a new photo area, better photo area, would be to get a camera and stop using my phone. Maybe get a camera, that would be pretty good. You know, I don't know whether it's going to vastly improve the quality of the photos, because let's face it, iPhones do have a fairly good quality camera. But yeah, I think it will. I think it will to some extent. But I do want a camera for vlogging and, you know, YouTube anyway. So it serves two purposes. So yeah, I think I'll leave it there, guys, without rambling anymore. We're just coming up to a 20-minute mark. So So yeah, I will leave it there and say goodbye to you all. So if you would like to participate in this, but you don't have a YouTube channel or you don't want to make a video, just paste the questions that are down below in the description into the comment section and write under each one, you know, your answers to the questions, you know, so that then everyone can participate. I think I said this last year, so everyone, you know, can participate and get involved, you know, even if you're not in the YouTube community, you know, even if you've not got a YouTube channel, I should say. So yeah, I'll leave it there, guys, and I will see you in the next one. So see you very soon, guys.